I pretty much don't listen to what everyone has to say about me or my game or what I've done for my career. I don't get involved in that. I mean, this is year after year after year for me. Me as an individual, people write or say what they want to say about me. It doesn't weigh on me at all. You know, like I said, the only thing that weigh on me is when I don't perform well for my teammates and the guys that I play for every day. That's the only thing that weigh on me, because I take pride in going out there and doing the things that need to be done to help my teammates win. That's it.
What was going through your mind entering the fourth quarter, knowing you guys had that hole to get out of? What was kind of your mentality?
Well, we came
for both of you guys.
Honestly, you know, it was about fourth quarter defense and then trying to get buckets. You know, we got into a good groove to start the fourth. I think J.J. Barea's three at the end of the shot clock was a huge shot. Put him up 7. That was a huge shot. I think it was 81-77 at that time. He hit a shot, 3 at the end of the shot clock. Once we played defense 23 straight, you know, great defense for 23 straight seconds, and then he hits a shot like that. So it kind of took a little bit out of us. But you can't, you know, you don't want to dig a hole like that against anyone, you know, especially on your home floor going into the fourth.
Tim? Dwayne Spo was in here, and he said that under no circumstances could he envision it ending tonight, that he thought Game 7 was coming, that you guys would be at your best. Is it shock right now? Is it anger? Is it, I mean, what, is there any emotion really coursing through you right now, or is it too early for anything to have, you know, really set in at this point?
Well, I mean, no matter what, you're never ready for your season to end. Whether it ends of the, of the regular season, in the first round, you're always shocked, especially in the playoffs. When your season comes to end, you can never predict it. At this point, I mean, obviously, if you don't win a championship, no matter if it's Game 6 or Game 7, you're going to be highly disappointed. Obviously, in the midst of losing, we feel it, but, we'll feel it more tomorrow, and more time we get to think about it and get to think about how close an opportunity we had. It'll burn inside of us as competitors, and at the end of the day, it would drive us to get back in this position again. So, we understand that our goal is to win a championship. We wasn't able to accomplish that in year one, but this ain't the end of the Miami Heat. So, we would use this as motivation and come back and try to do it again. Jake?
Dwayne, through 4 games, even though it was 2-2, you can make a strong argument that you guys were the better team. I don't think anyone would have been surprised if those other 2 games had turned out victories for you guys. Where or how did the series get away from you?
It got away from us tonight when they won. This series was a close series, the whole way. They was able to put, a great run together tonight. We could never get over the hump. Every time we closed within 4 or 3, and they just continue to make shots. This series was, could have went either way for a long time until they pulled away tonight. And, like I said, we give them much credit. Their resolve was stronger than ours, in this series. So we learned from that, and, we come back as a better team and try to use some of the experience that we learned in this championship run.
Dwayne, you said a few months after you won your championship that Dirk was the reason the Mavericks lost that series because he wasn't the leader he was supposed to be in the closing moments.
Yeah.
What do you think of the way he performed in those moments during this series?
I think he's played awesome, man. Obviously Dirk, that 5 years ago it burned in him, and he learned from that experience. And even though he was 1 for 12 in the first half, he came out and made big shots, for his team. He kept being aggressive. He kept shooting. So, there's no question that he's been a great individual player. And now that he's a champion, it goes without saying what that's meant for his career. Congratulations to him.
LeBron, we know it's a team game and a team loss, but we know the player you are. We've seen the things that you've done. We know the aspirations you have. Do you take this as a personal failing?
Well, anytime you feel like you get to the top of the mountain and you fall off, it's definitely a personal failure. I was a failure in 07 when we lost to the Spurs, and when I was in Cleveland, it's a failure now for myself losing to the Mavericks. So, absolutely.
Steve in the back right.
For both of you guys, Rick Carlisle was in here and he spoke of his team feeling that there were billions of people that wanted the Mavericks to win. I know you guys have talked all year about not feeling that America's on your side, but do you think that might change eventually? Would you like it to change? And do you think that going through a loss where it hasn't been easy for the Heat might get people to come around?
Well, and personally, honestly, we can't worry about that. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone has options in life, and whether they want to be a Miami Heat fan or not, we cannot worry about that. The only thing we can do is go out for our supporters and our fans and our family is play the game the right way and enjoy it while we have it. So obviously, a lot of people wanted Dallas to win more so than us for many reasons, but that wasn't the reason that we lost, and that wasn't the reason that they won.